Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are selling our used, this is a 3 cubic feet tumbler, we call it. Now we got it divided in half. We used to do carburetors with it, but we're moving our shop out of state, so we're not going to take this heavy thing. It's 400 pounds, anchored to the floor, got a trap door over here. We've got it set up through a flow-through system with water, where it's hooked to a garden hose, and it runs in there, then it runs over there, then it overflows in there, and then back outdoors. Now, we also got a system here that's going to go with it, that he'll show you in that. It's got a bucket with a pump, and it's got a shut-off, and floats, and all that kind of crap, and submergible. And we bought, a little over a year ago, we bought this thing out of California, Top Line. They shipped it here. I don't know, it cost $150. We got about 3,000 bucks tied up in this thing. We're going to let it go for about $1,300, our best offer. Back here on the back wall, there's a timer. Show them the timer right here. There's a timer right here. You can set it for, I don't know, 5 minutes up to run continuously if you want. And then there's got a door. It's got a thing here. When it starts up, you put it down and it quiets up some of the noise. And I'm going to fire it up and stop talking, and then you'll see. And you'll see what I'm talking about. No, and then I'll come back. Now, we have two different kinds. You can put a one in here, either side you want, it doesn't make a difference. One with the heavy kind of stuff for grinding, a lot of grease and dirt off, then you can put them over here and finishing. We use this stuff right here. I think it's something VB 150 or something. We got a 55-gallon drum in our other building over here, which has got about 15 to 20 gallons in it. We'll sell that for $10 a gallon, which is going to cost you about $25 plus shipping. And sometimes they charge you a little bit more because sometimes they say it's hazardous. Anyway, there's the whole deal. We're going to sell it. We're going to sell it on. Try to sell it on Southeast Texas for the local guys. Otherwise, if you guys buy it off eBay, you're going to have to get it shipped. I'm guessing we're in the middle of the United States, so most places I'm saying less than $200 to get it delivered. Now you're going to have a, we pulled it off the back of a, they come in here with a semi, we lift it up with our engine hoist and put it on a cart and brought it in here. Otherwise, I suppose you could tear it apart and try to lift it off there by hand, or they'll let it down on the ground for you. We'll load it in the back of a pickup truck if you buy it locally. We're right here we're east of Houston, about 45 minutes on over here in LaPorte, and he's getting some real close-up pictures. You can see the things. We hardly use it, you know. But boy, I'll tell you what, did take it quick. It'll grind the dirt off them. It'll shine them. I mean, it'll shine them like chrome. Take rust and everything. And great. Some of the companies put kerosene and oil and different chemicals, but because of the environment, we use water, just plain everyday water, and we add that little bit of stuff to it. And it flows in that 5-gallon bucket. When it gets up to a certain depth, it goes outside and leaves the grindings in the bottom. And about once every 6 months, we dump that thing out with just plain dirt. It accumulates dirt salt, and it's not polluting anything. The chemicals are all biodegradable. They're readily available at C&M Top Line. That's where we got the machine. We got some rocks. We might even have another couple boxes of rocks that we might even throw in there if you're real nice to us. And these rocks are like $100 a box. All of them, they go with it. Those are triangles, polishing triangles. But we'll let it all go. We don't need it. We're getting out of here. We're heading for San Diego. Cooler weather. Let's go next door and look at this barrel of polishing compound. Okay, here was 50 gallons. Cost about $700. There's about 15 left. If you buy it, you come here to pick it up, you can have the barrel, the pump, and the whole thing. If you want it shipped, you want to pay to ship that big old barrel, or we'll break it off into 5-gallon buckets, and whatever it is, I want $10 a gallon for it. There may be 15 gallons, maybe 20 in there, which, you know, $150 to $200 worth of that stuff. Otherwise, you can buy it and pay $30 a gallon for it, and then pay to get it hazardly shipped. Well, we done all that for you. So if you buy it locally, we'll just load it up just like it is. We'll measure how much it is, or I'll give it to you for $150 and throw in the pump.